Hey guys, it's
Montreal
DenisLD now, back home, and today is episode 14 of Montreal Beer Review Season 5, and we're finally going to look at the famous Westmalle Dubbel, which is an original authentic Trappist double style ale from Belgium, of course. It's actually 7% ABV, just like the Chimay Red, I believe, and some people say it's kind of similar, some people say it's, some people prefer this a little more to Chimay beers. I can't really get any of the beers, and they only have three. I think this, the triple, and another one, a special one. This used to be sold in Ontario, so I was lucky to pick one of the last Ep.14 batch, but I guess now it's gone together with the triple, so we're going to see how this one goes. What else can I say? It's a 33 centiliter bottle, which is the different kind of system they use in Europe, which is the same as 330 milliliters. The description is actually in Flemish and French, which makes me think that this bottle is not adopted for the US and Canadian market. But you know, I'll post a link to the website. You can read from there. It's an authentic Trappist product. It's got the logo here, and the cap is really interesting. If you can see it, with the logo, and it says Trappist Westmalle Dubbel. Now, the way I'm pronouncing this is apparently correct. I found a special pronunciation guide for Belgian beers and beer styles. So it's like Westmalle, apparently in Flemish. So I'm going to be using my Chimay Trappist glass. You can use a goblet, you can use a chalice, but I don't get to use this glass too often, so I decided to go ahead and use it for today, for the purpose of this review. So we'll start it. Fair amount of bubbles in the bottleneck, a bit of smoke. I believe this is my second Trappist style double. Oh, that's a huge head. Probably have to wait for a bit. And it's my first Westmalle beer. I've got a few more actually lined up. I have the Affligem from Belgium, which is not a Trappist, but it's still a double ale. And I also brought the Ommegang Abbey Ale from New York City, so that should be compared to these beers as well. I'll give it a few seconds to settle and come back. Just take a look at that, guys. It's a nice, rich, rocky kind of head. I managed to fill the whole glass. I managed to fit the whole entire bottle of the glass. It's sort of caramel coloured. Yeah, the body is dark, cloudy red, like maroon, dark maroon. Well, really fruity actually. You get the typical double roasted malts, as well as some slight hint of banana. But in this one I'm mostly getting kind of fresh apple notes, as well as maybe a bit of prunes and dates, so dark fruit notes. Fairly yeasty as well. The alcohol's not there, which is good. As far as the spiciness goes, like I remember the Chimay was quite spicy and peppery. I'm not really, can't smell much of that at all, but it smells really good. It smells really inviting. Let's give it a try. Interesting. Definitely a good amount of roasted malts. Fairly sweet, but not really sweet. And you get the fruity combinations like apple, bit of cherry. I forgot to mention that. I guess I got in the smell as well. Bit of dates and prunes. Slightly acidic, so it reminds me of a little bit of a Flemish Red, so you get a bit of that astringency at the back. Some dryness and bitterness from the roasted malts, and a bit of a floral background. Pretty crisp in the mouthfeel, medium bodied. Carbonation is sort of gentle, but I think this is much more smoother than the Chimay Red, which is kind of peppery and spicy, and well, yeasty too. But this one it's milder. And all the while you still get everything you expect in a double, but at the same time you get more fruitiness, I believe, which I find more interesting and more inviting. This is really good. I think the head retention is going to be better in this one as well. So far I think I'm enjoying this a little more than I did enjoy the Chimay. We'll see how that changes over time, but for now this is a really good double. Dubbel is not my favourite Belgian style of beer, but it's one that I still, I enjoy once in a while. So I'll get back to you in a moment, and we'll see how that compares to my initial impression. That's a good Dubbel. That's a good Dubbel. Can I say, as I was drinking this beer, I sort of got a bit of extra spice notes. I guess I didn't get in the beginning. Maybe like a bit of cinnamon, clove. But for the most part, this beer will give you the basis of it, the base of its taste, flavour profile. It's going to be the roasted malts, a sort of caramel, toffee-ish, nut-like texture to it. Fairly dry and bitter, as well as it will give you a nice fruity, robust kind of complexity. Apples, bananas, bit of dates, cherries. Slightly acidic, but not for sure not as acidic as the Flemish Reds. So it's very drinkable, quite smooth. The alcohol is not there, and the taste being a 7% beer, that's quite logical and expected. Not too peppery. I guess to summarize this for you, I can say that this is full-bodied and full flavoured without being too complicated. So I think that's really good for this beer. As far as my preference towards this beer as compared to Chimay Red, it's very subjective. I can't help it, but I think I prefer this a little more. It's not totally an easy choice for me, but I think if I had access to both of them at the same time, which I don't, we can't really get either in Quebec, I'd probably go for Westmalle more than I would for Chimay Red. By the way, either of those is a good example of the style. And so I think it's only fair if I give us the same grade I gave for Chimay Red, which is a 9 out of 10. I'll definitely have this again if I can, and I probably will have a chance someday. They might bring it back, they might bring it to Quebec sometime. Yeah, I'm really glad I tried Westmalle. I'm looking forward to finding the triple one day and reviewing that as well. So, 9 out of 10 for Westmalle Dubbel. Good beer. I recommend this if you're looking for good, authentic Trappist doubles. There's not that many beers to choose from if you're looking for real Trappist beer. So I think that's a really good place to find it. And that's it, guys. Stick to good beer. And I'll probably review a few more beers I had in stock for before I left to the United States, before I came to America.